Hi. Hello. As you can see, Star Rail is downloading again. It seems that every single time I log into my PS, it downloads something else, and I'm tired of the constant downloads and everything. But it's okay. Well, it's now okay, it's starting now. Good. It's starting now. Good. Okay. So, since Apocalyptic Shadow is up since yesterday, I thought it would be really, really fun if we could, like, if we could. Hold on, I'm tying my hair now. That's why. It would be really, really fun. Lagging. It would be really, really fun if we could do that. But I also thought that it would be really, really fun. That's the wrong menu. It would also be really, really fun if I don't use my usual team. I don't use my usual team. I use a team that I don't usually do, which is Super Break. Well, I mean, I do. How do I say this properly? I usually use a Super Break team. However, I don't use an Axa usually with them. So, I would like to do that because I don't know. I just think it would be fun to put him on a break team because he applies a lot of weaknesses, right? And yeah, I don't have break relics for him though. I don't know if I do. L3 is this one. Press to select. Which one is the break one? I think it's this one. Confirm. Okay. It appears that all the break relics have been used by some other people. I mean, I couldn't use this erudition one, but I don't think it would be really, really tactical or cool to do that. We'll make use of whatever we have as of the moment, so that should work, I guess. This one is okay. No break okay. Okay, there is break effect. Enhance. And it did not roll into break effect at all. Cool. I don't remember. Oh gosh, that's a lot of. I don't remember. Is there a break effect? No, I don't think there is. There is not. Yes. Okay, I can use. Or maybe I do the crit damage one. I don't need crit rate. He could use some damage though. Speed. Do I not have any more speed boots? I do have some speed boots. That has absolutely nothing to do with break. Okay. We'll get speed boots. Speed and no more break damage. Okay. L3. And then select. Oh, which one is the break one, if I remember correctly? I mean, I can totally still use Izumo. But I don't have, and I don't want to, like, have to... I don't want to have to... What is it called? Farm for more Izumo just for the sake of it, you know? No. Confirm. Confirm. Rutilant. Oh, okay. Wait, this one's pretty good. Nope. L3. That one. This controls are crazy because I get mixed up between this one and my phone all the damn time. I mean, it's my fault mostly, but still, you know. So, Rutilant Arena. Wind damage boost would be really nice. Do I have anything better? Attack is good. I don't think I have anything better. So if I compare this to this one, I don't need crit rate. That's the thing. What is his stats right now? Crit rate. Wait, I do need crit rate, but I don't need his crit damage. If I have another erudition character, which I don't, by the way. So this one can. I'm gonna have to. You know, at this point, I wish that we got. We got, what is it called? Loadouts, equipment loadouts. Switch. Okay. That should be better. Okay. Yeah. Crit rate and absolutely no crit damage. Awesome. Break effect is 85. That's not really great, you see? But I don't have anything else. I could just change his light cone into what, though? Is the question. Switch. Let's see. Hi, Cax. Hello. Which one is the break? Erudition break. What is this? No. I don't think there is. Oh, increases the wearer's break effect after wearer uses ultimate. Increases speed by 16%. Which is okay. But also I'll lose everything. Attacked by a wearer. The wearer decreases the target's defense by 12%, lasting for 2 turns. The same type effect cannot stack. Do I want to go all out or do I want to go half-half? I mean, like, I can totally just go all out. Do I have the materials for this? I'm pretty sure I have the levels, but I don't know if I have... I do, I think. We can... Do I have this? How fast are you with the Trailblazer quest at... How far? I saw this as fast. How far are you with the Trailblazer quest at the moment? I forgot. But I'm sure it's not very far. Oh, I have to... Do I still have these? I don't have any. Let's see. I have 1,000, it's fine. Let's see. Let's go to the wiki page and let's see how far I am. Because I completely forgot. Where is the 3.3 Trailblaze mission? Fall at Dawn's... I think it was just after... what's his name? Just after Finon, the it's a date lol. It's a date mighty part. It's right after that. That part where Finon did the speech and he was like, goodbye Casterus, goodbye Aglaya, and then it's like, it's a date mighty, and then that's it. So I don't think that's very far. I don't know though. I have not reviewed how far I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, only 5 more chapters. So like about 4 to 5 more hours, I guess? This is probably... I mean, I'm probably never gonna use this build ever again, but it's fine. Just for fun. I'm gonna make an axe that do a lot of super break damage. Okay. We're done. Let's go to Apocalyptic Shadow. Teleport. Let's go. Proceed to challenge. Which one was which again? All right. Okay. So this one would be this guy. I have not used the Cooler Daniel for a really long time. And now I kind of want to do it with the team, I meant. Increases weakness break efficiency. Weakness, okay. Crit damage, nope. I will use the break effect. And R2. Follow-up attack damage. Oh wait, it's follow-up. I can use Aventurine. I can use this team. then... Wait, no, that's wrong. Proceed to challenge. Okay, let's see how far I mean, it's the third. It's the third. It's the third level, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I pressed circle just now, remembering that it was Elden Ring. Thinking that it was Elden Ring, it was not. In fact, Elden Ring.
Resistance is unity. You are doomed to fail.
I have it under control.
I can't just use Firefly. I don't want to.
Our position is solid. Stay away.
Everyone's so slow in this team.
Decided to play your ace, huh?
It's actually kind of funny. That one.
Come true. The mood is set just right.
No, I think it's Elden Ring. What do you mean? This is a turn-based Elden Ring. Turn-based Elden Ring.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Elden Ring anime style. Already, okay. Let's add a lot of weaknesses, so that should work.
Insanity.
Okay, he does virtually less damage if I less damage than if I use his normal build, so but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, if it's really that bad, then I can just change it to his normal build and then still use him in the break team. It's fine. It's completely fine.
That's all you got? Insanity.
200. Okay, he usually does 300.
Behold the power granted by them.
I think. Did I?
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Is this in slow-mo? It's not. Okay, good.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
You know, maybe I should have casted an Axis ult later. Because now I'm gonna suffer for... It's fine.
Let's improvise. Step up, let's see ya.
Enjoy yourself.
The music is pretty cool, though.
Insanity.
Yeah, maybe I should have casted his ult later, you know? It's fine. It's still the third level. It shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves. It ain't over.
There you go. The drop. And we'll come with the pain.
The only redemption.
Somehow.
Let's improvise.
Or was it not that part of the song?
Eternal.
Power translates into hope.
I think the song isn't cool. I think it's fire.
With this divine power, I reforge all
The song
things.
is fire, and it's also pretty wild. Get it? Wild fire. It will come with the dance. Yeah. Yeah, he does basically less damage than what I'm hoping he would do. Let's just put him back to the normal build
What's the matter?
and let him do crit damage as normal.
Deceived me.
Well, there goes like probably 1,000 of my crystal theories or something along those lines. It's fine. If we ever need that light cone, I now have it.
Feeling lucky.
Let the show begin.
Feeling lucky.
Get lucky. I'm not lucky.
Oh, the bigger the risk.
The higher the reward. We will come with the dance, pounding, crowded,
Let the valuation begin.
somehow.
The market is unpredictable.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
He's playing the long game.
That's okay, it's fine. I was about to attack the other one, but that's okay. That works, I guess.
Hedge your bets.
And also, well,
The dice have been cast. Bust.
to my...
Or maybe I'll take it all.
You know, I think every as the patches go,
Easy, Numby.
Honkai Star Rail is releasing song after song after song, and I think what's it called, every boss fight is just gonna be us doing karaoke
Oops.
to the awesome songs that they have.
Watch your head.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Up your feet, look stars like you when you feel the beat. Especially with like Robin.
0 points.
Like every single fight is just gonna be karaoke at this point. The new song is banger. New songs are banger. Like even the old songs are. I haven't heard the new song though. I don't know where it is in the story, and I would like to experience it in the story before listening to the song. Come to my heart. Renew. Is it just me? Or did they kind of like nerf this patch's well, it is the 3rd level though. I think this patch is actually relatively short, so it'll be soon TM. Well, let's hope it's actually short this time, not like,
The market is unpredictable.
you know,
Investing in victory.
not like 8 hours. I mean, it has been about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay already, so like, to be fair, it is already pretty long.
0 points.
No more ties.
Mediocre.
All in.
Now I can usually do a pod level 4 in auto. I couldn't this time, or I used the wrong comp. Okay, thank you for the lyric axe.
Answer me.
Is it really? I mean, it's level 3, so like it makes sense. But also like,
Your answers? A test.
oh,
Zoning out.
No dirty tricks.
I can help.
oh, I see.
Sure, I'll play along.
Oh, I see now.
Bring us victory.
I did not realize that Numby was not
Stars are
aiming for that dinosaur guy.
easy, Numby.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth.
Renew your definition.
0
So
points.
high, let me show
I'm asking question. Answer me.
appreciation. No more
0
times.
points.
There we go. Okay, let's go back to the Return to Apocalyptic Shadow. Return. Let's go back to the character thingy and let's put Naxa back to his original build. Because it turns out that this build is not as good as his normal one. I think it's this one. And then, which one is it? Is it this one? Crit rate, crit damage, 12.3, crit damage. Is it this one? Or is it the other one with the speed? Oh, where is it? This one? And then speed boots. Speed. And then this one is Izumo. And then another Izumo. There we go. And then let's go back to... I'm still gonna use the super break. Same team. Okay, let's proceed. Let's see how bad it is, actually.
Sound lingers.
Please stay tuned.
I'm not built for this. You go ahead if you wish to engage.
Watch yourself.
The only thing that I have a problem with is just that this team is incredibly slow. Like, compared to Firefly, this team is incredibly slow. Oh my gosh. Calm down, bro. Do not kill Nox. Not kill the Trailblazer. Thank you very much.
Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
A world devoured by ice. Freeze to death.
You're kidding me.
Look,
You're
with this
kidding me.
divine power, I
Nax
reforge
just
all
got
things.
frozen.
Every petal
Oh
in the
gosh.
hall will be swept away by the wind.
That one? Okay. Good.
To the soul, insanity.
Okay, he's doing relatively the same amount of damage, so I'm not...
A world devoured by ice.
Oh,
The eternal
come
freeze
on.
will bury you.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Great teamwork.
Come on,
Dreams do come
break
true.
it. Good.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Grace and elegance.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Still the same.
Okay.
Nice like my friends.
Okay, Gallagher can heal.
Indulge yourselves!
That's okay. Nice.
That's all you got?
That one?
What's the matter? To the soul, insanity.
Okay, see, he's doing more damage without the super break, the break
Mood is set.
build,
Let the show begin!
than if he is using the break build. It is so annoying. It's
Let's
fine.
improvise.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Let's focus on Japard, because
afraid,
I dislike the fact that he's still here.
Insanity.
He should be dead. He's not dead yet.
Come true.
Good, okay.
Every petal all
Thank
will
you,
be
Ron
swept
May, for
away
that
by the
delay.
wind.
Now we can focus on this one person. Okay, perfect.
Let's improvise.
What's the
The
matter?
mood is set. Let the show begin!
Let the show begin.
To the soul, insanity.
Some value I...
No, that was wrong. That's fine.
Tremble before my power.
Delay?
Look,
Delay?
this divine
Anaxa?
power,
Delay?
I reforge
Delay her
all
actions?
things.
No, okay, you can't delay her actions. That's cheating.
In the mood for another beating?
To be fair, maybe Anaxa being able to delay a boss. Hello? Hello, Bat. Sorry it's been a while, but my work has been crazy. I just made a Steam account today. Hey, that's nice. Hi, Bat. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's great to see you here after after a long time.
Frail scholar.
Which? Okay, it's this one.
To the soul, insanity.
Nice. Nope, not good. Okay, I guess. One main.
Existence is unity.
Gambling, gamble. We're gambling. Well, I mean, we did gamble last, like, a long time ago. Do I want to do I should. Yeah. So that next turn, we can break
Let's improvise.
her. You know, when I say break her, it sounds funny because it sounds like break Cocolia, and that's kind of ambiguous, you know.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
This, yeah, okay. They're immune to sublimation.
Insanity.
They're literally immune to whatever it is Anaxa usually does. That's not fair.
Behold, the power granted by them. Time for the old world to collapse. The Stellaron changes everything.
Take your positions.
Nice like my friends.
Okay.
Indulge yourselves.
Dreams do come true.
Maybe I should do that later, you know? to help my
Still the same.
teammates when they're nearly dead.
What's the
Maybe I should have done that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. You can just keep on going
forge all things?
because Kokolia is literally immune to this delay. That means I don't have to wait until it's her turn to cast an active ult, which is great.
Let's improvise. The mood is set.
I actually only make this team. We're going to play the new Persona 5, the Phantom, mostly because that I do not want to upgrade download on my phone. It is said device
The only
is not
redemption.
the version. Okay, I only make this team. We're going to play the new Persona 5, the Phantom, mostly because I do not want to upgrade download on my phone. It is that the device is not available to download the version of the game. Wait,
Petal and all will
does
be
that
swept
mean
away
your
by the
phone?
wind.
This
Existence is unity.
your phone is not strong enough to play the game. Am I getting that right?
Translates into hope.
No! No! Oh gosh. Don't kill my characters. It won't be able to get the version of the game when it comes out. Oh wait! New
Good, my friend.
Persona 5 X Phantom.
Indulge yourself.
The Phantom. Oh, is that
The past.
phone game?
Did the rhythm get
We
messed
got-
up? Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see ya.
There's more to life. Every petal and all will be swept
Yes, it's coming
away by
on
the
PC, but
wind.
we don't know about PS5 yet. Oh, okay. Persona 5. 5X. Oh, the Phantom X. I see. For Android, iOS, and you're able to play the game on phone. I see. I see. Okay. He has not yet. Okay. That's fine. Well,
I'm just a frail scholar.
I can always play it on my phone.
This
It's fine.
divine power, I reforge all things.
Great though. And you,
Insanity
is it different from the normal one?
to the soul.
Stay in step.
Modern Day Tokyo scene setting is Persona 5 and follows that group of characters that we'll. Oh, is it the same story? Well, hopefully it will work because it takes 30 gigabytes. Wait, actually? Oh my gosh.
The mood is set. Let the
That's
show
a lot of. That's a lot of gigabytes. Reminds me of a very specific game that sometimes requires you to have 30 gigabytes in your phone. AKA Honkai Star Rail.
Dreams do come true.
On Steam it's 70 gigabytes.
Insanity
That is insane.
to the soul.
Hey, nice. No, okay, second note, please be better than the first one. I could totally just change it into the normal, what is it called? Firefly break team, but I refuse to do that as of the moment.
Let the show begin.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Well, I think it's because we're
Bigger
getting
risk.
behind of the updates, and I believe it's the summer update we're gonna have. Oh, interesting. What I want to know is mostly like, is it the same kind of story? And if it's not, is it like a home? Is it like just a different version or something along those
Watch
lines?
your head.
Because I like the Persona story. They're pretty fun. There is no English FIFA, but there is English subtitles with Japanese visiting. Ah. I see. What?
Nice.
To my
Stars echo.
world.
Easy, Numby.
Okay.
Answer me. Fail.
Okay, Aventurine.
It's on me.
Healed everyone. Good.
The dice have been
Let's
cast.
do that.
Or maybe I'll
And
take
get
it
more
all.
shield.
All in.
Okay, I think we need to use that.
Watch your head.
SAS percip. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
And falsehoods. There you go, broke.
I can
Okay, yeah, I hate,
0 points.
wow. I'm doing virtually no damage to these enemies. I love that.
Test. Fail.
Okay, that's 60k.
Sure,
That's
I'll
not
put
as
that.
bad. One more, that should kill it. That way I can focus on the other one. More size.
Not so fast. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory
Means playing the long game. Ah. Calm down, bro.
Watch your head.
Don't kill ratio. Is this gonna be another saga of don't kill ratio?
Answer me.
Like, come on.
Oops. Better last night. Doors echo.
Welcome to my...
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
All in.
Fail.
Okay. There you go. Weakness broken.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing
Let me
in victory
show.
means playing the long game.
0 points.
Okay, 200k. That's not bad.
Fail.
200k. Okay, 270k. Not bad, not bad.
0 points.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Once I okay, good, good. Don't kill my characters, please. Thank you. Oh gosh.
Steady.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Tonight.
Let's
So
yeah. Robin starts singing again. Good.
Liquidation. Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Test. 0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Oh, yeah. More shield.
Something for everyone.
No, don't kill Topaz, please and thank you. Another saga of the why did they start to... Why are they aiming at the hunt characters? That's not supposed to be that way.
The dice have
Why are
been
you trying to kill my hunt characters?
Or
Doesn't
maybe
make
I'll
sense.
take it all in.
You should be aiming for Aventurine. That's... Oh, gosh. Well, I love that. Don't you just love that?
Answer me. Fail.
I can't cast another shield. This is great.
Zoning out. I
Oh,
can help.
this is... I don't... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's great. It's not like
0 points.
Kafka is trying to kill Topaz and Dr. Ratio.
Hedge your bets.
It does. It's like not making me scared at all.
Don't be scared.
Okay, Topaz is now...
Sure, I'll
Great.
play along. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Well, I mean, I'm happy that
Or maybe
Aventurine
I'll
has
take
enough
it all.
effect, resistance that he's not affected by it, but also, like,
May song bring us victory.
I don't... This is not an
Harmony
ideal situation at all.
All in.
I'm also glad that Nambi can still take action even though Topaz is under the influence.
Questions.
Under status effect, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Status effect. Not under the influence. That's the weird thing to say.
Something for everybody. Take a guess.
Mediocre.
Watch your head.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long
Stressed out.
game!
SAS knowledge. The
I
measure
can
of truth.
redo the first to get 3 stars. I can redo the first one with the Firefly team.
Points. Your answers? A test. Fail.
Oh gosh.
0 points.
I hit the mark.
SAS Kippy. Knowledge. The measure of truth and falsehood.
We knew your
Investing in
definition.
victory means playing the long
I think yeah, I'm gonna kill her right here before
Or
Kafka gets a
maybe
turn.
I'll take it all.
Fail.
Before Robin even gets a turn, I think. Great, okay. Okay. Only 200 more. That's nice. That is not bad at all. Okay. Let's actually... Wait, no. Right, if I want to change the team... I have to restart. That's okay. That's okay. I'll restart everything.
sound linger.
Please stay tuned.
Firefly Type 4.
Activate.
Existence is unity.
Right, let's use the actual team. The actual team for this.
I got confidence.
Still the same one.
The team I'm supposed to use.
Our position is solid.
The team where I don't have to worry about getting killed.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type sets the seas ablaze!
Slice like a good, my friends.
Let's get that 3 stars in the Apocalyptic Shadow. Ooh, 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 I can do this. That's great. Thanks, Firefly, for letting me do that.
Mood is set.
For
Let the
implanting
show
that
begin.
weakness on Colia so that I can do that.
World devoured by ice. Freeze to death.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
This fight to live!
There we go. That's really quick. That was really quick.
Indulge yourselves!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the
Okay,
wind.
let's wait until the Trailblazer gets a turn. And let's use his ult.
The
Yeah,
mood is set.
there we
Just
go.
Let the show begin. Dreams do come true.
Sets the seas
Trying to depart now.
In the mood for an...
fight to live!
Let's improvise.
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fire sets the seas ablaze!
Our position is solid.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Step up, let's see ya.
Okay, pivoting to aiming for Cocolia now. Because she still has one more. Yep. One
Take your
more
positions.
turn of break.
Dreams do come true.
Of not having a turn.
Existence is unity.
Take courage.
Come on.
More than sets the seas ablaze!
In the mood for another beat. Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Break. There you go.
Tremble before my power.
Enjoying yourself?
Still the same one.
Why do I feel like this is longer than
Every petal, all will be
an
swept away
Axis
by the
Super
wind.
Break? I mean, like, to be completely fair,
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Cocolia has Japard with her.
The mood is set. Let the show
So, like, I
begin.
get it, but also, like, why does this feel slower than the other one?
Attack detected.
Yeah, keep on fueling Firefly's thing.
Detonate.
Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Support.
Just so that Firefly does not die from that.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
The eternal freeze will bury you.
She's gonna break around here. And then Firefly takes a turn.
Attack.
Like
And then we can kill her. I mean, no. We can finish phase 1.
some value, I.
Take your position. Let's improvise.
Fight to live.
And then it's on to phase 2, where
The power
I'll let
granted
her
by
cast
battle.
everything first. Or maybe I'll do this first. Then I can break her weakness first before she starts having any more of that weird minion thingies, ice thingies that I do not want her to have.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is. Let the show begin.
The Stellaron changes everything.
Prepare yourself.
Dreams do come true.
Existence is unity. Fight to live.
No! No! Let me take a turn!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
They will come with the day.
The past.
They will come with the despondent crowd. The world somehow.
Like until everything burns to ashes. Set to the seas of freeze.
Let's improvise. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
One turn.
In the mood for another.
One turn, please. I don't want her to like gain a turn and then like
Set to the seas.
I have to.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Fight to live.
They will come with the day. Okay. Trail Blizzard's gonna kill her right here. Am I getting? Did I get 200? No!
Feeling lucky.
Lucky it is.
The show begin.
Barely does anything.
There's some disharmony.
That one?
Dangerous thought. Harmony and unison. Not so fast.
Okay.
Watch your head.
Market is unpredictable.
Please
Investing in victory.
try to kill Aventurine.
Game.
I'm asking questions. A test.
I have hunt characters
Sure, I'll
that
play
are
along.
not supposed to be killed.
Spend freely.
That are not supposed to be, what is it
The
called?
dice have bust. Or
To
maybe I'll
aim.
take it all.
To be attacked. Okay.
All in.
They are not supposed to be attacked because they are literally called hunt characters. They have the lowest taunt. Why are you attacking? Is the question.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Now hear my declaration.
Fail.
Watch your head.
0 points.
That dead? Immediately? Okay, okay. I was ready. I was ready. I mean, Avengerine was ready with the shield.
I can
Okay.
evaluation begin.
Both of them are broken. Nice.
I'm asking questions.
Your Robin is like literally not immune to every effect there is when she's singing.
Hedge
So
your
awesome.
bets. It's
Let's
on me.
cast that again, just in case.
Ready, steady.
Watch your head.
Dead? Okay, good.
The dice have been bust.
I was about to say that that was not
or
ideal,
maybe I'll
but
take it all.
it was very ideal. It turns out.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me. 0 points.
Nice.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Fail.
Tonight,
Okay.
doors echo.
100k without Robin's ult, which is good.
0 points.
Great. Now let's do that.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
The market is right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
SA knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Okay, 150k. 280. Okay, okay, okay. That's good.
0 points. You're on.
Phase 2.
Fail.
Phase 2 right here. Good. Tap your hand and tap your feet. Let stars strike you when you feel the beat.
Steady.
Watch your head.
Okay, okay. The condition of ratio.
Something for
Why are you trying to kill Robin this time?
Dirty tricks. All in.
The condition of ratio and Topaz's health is arguably better than last time. So I see that as a complete win, which is great.
0 points.
Yeah, that's scary.
Freely. The dice have been
Get lucky.
cast.
I only need 2.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
You are not lucky at all.
Tonight, doors echo.
Only 1. That was really bad.
Watch your head.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
SAS
Now hear
knowledge, the
my
measure of truth and falsehood.
declaration. Get weakness broken,
Test.
please.
Fail.
That.
0 points. Mediocre.
All in.
Oh, okay.
Zoning out.
Why are you aiming for Robin?
I can
And why are you killing Dr. Ratio?
Watch your head.
That doesn't make any sense, guys. Come on. Make it make sense.
Answer me.
Whoa. Renew
Sure,
your
it's on
definition.
Sting.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Don't be scared.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Not ideal, but okay.
No. Dirty. All in. The
Dead?
dice have been
No, okay.
bust.
This should kill him.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Unless eventually decide not to crit. He decided to crit, which is great. Oh, yeah, okay.
Watch your head.
That was scary.
SA knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Robin, take a turn.
0 points.
Okay.
Tonight.
We're not getting the attack boost, but I think that's okay.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
the dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Okay,
The market is
130k. Not bad, not bad.
Victory means playing the long game.
0 points. Got the defense. A test. Failed.
Slightly less than if Robin has her attack
Sure.
boost, but
Easy,
I
Rumby.
can't complain too much.
Let the valuation be.
Answer me.
She's dead right here.
0 points.
Okay, so please. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, thank you for following, Glitzy K. Thank you for the follow. Okay, 3 stars. There it is. There it is. Okay, now we can continue the story quest. Oh. There we go. Have I dispatched my assignments? I have not. Claim all and dispatch again. Do I have achievements? Oh, fleet primer. Okay. I guess I collected that. I don't know when, but I did. What? Oh, I have... Okay. That's another reward that I should... How do I get there? Okay. I get there through here. We can finally start the story quest. Gosh. That took a long time. Do I have... Can I use Hyacinth? I can.
Professor Anaxa?
Why am I using both Aventurine and Hyacinth? That's funny. Confirm. Details. Let's switch his path to Remembrance. Yeah. That's kind of funny. Why am I using both Aventurine and Hyacinth? Okay, little
This
Ika.
is where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson.
Thank you also for following Dikama Singh. Okay, you. I do not know how to
Still
pronounce
see
your
that
name.
day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can
It's
help you in the
fine.
real world
It's
depends
fine.
on
Okay.
how well you can put knowledge
Okay.
into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there,
Oh hey.
don't ever
Hi-
claim
hi,
you were the
Parisa.
student
Welcome,
of
welcome.
Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Wait, if you ever didn't ever claim you are the student of the 7th
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor
Still
Anaxagoras.
with his motto. Howdy, Fish. Hope you're doing great. I am doing great. Carousel, hello, boss. Hello.
Secondly,
I'm
to
doing pretty
clarify,
good.
the
How
last lesson
are
is
you,
the last
Parisa?
lesson
I saw your
I will be entering
stream
seclusion
yesterday.
from
What
today
was
onwards
the
to
stream
research
yesterday that I
ancient
saw?
alchemy. And all my teaching activities.
I don't remember what game you played. Oh right, the headliners. It's like I remembered you played a multiplayer game with a lot of with a few other people, but then I was like, my brain went Repo, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Repo. Which one was it? Are we gonna pull for the cat? No, sadly, I am saving up for Finon. I am saving up for Finon, sadly. I'm good. And like, besides the cat is better in like an Acheron team, and I don't have Acheron on this account. Trying to hang in there, stomach has been pain lately. Oh, that's so awful. That is so awful. It was Headliners on Sunday. Yeah, it was Headliners on Sunday. I completely forgot what game it was. Because my brain just went like Repo. I'm pretty sure it was not Repo though. And it was like, all right, headliners, cool. I assume you see Final Transformation. I mean, even before I saw Final Transformation, I knew he was gonna be OP because Finon is the Kevin variant on this game, and Hoyoverse loved their Kevin. So, like, you know, I knew he was gonna be cool, and I knew he was gonna be pretty... I mean, even if his damage isn't OP, I knew his animations are gonna be. So, like, yeah. I have the best rate. Yeah, I hope you will get better really quickly, Carissa. That is awful. I remember when my stomach was awful, and it was not a fun experience, so I really, really hope you recover quickly. Last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold. What the heck?
I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
Is Finon like a rebellious student in his old days?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, Finon of ID's Elysiae.
We're gonna finish at 3.3. I hope so. I hope so. If we don't, though, I will continue tomorrow.
I have nothing left to say.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anax's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak.
What's that? Why is someone
why don't we
hammering?
start with you, Finon of ID's Elysiae.
Oh, lovely.
What
See
is
you
your
tomorrow then. Bye.
post-graduation aspiration?
Just gonna chill here. No. No crying later. Sure. I mean, don't go. Ow! Oh my gosh. Okay. That was me hitting a chair, by the way. My leg hitting a chair. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Since some of you are so eager to start with you, Finon of ID's Elysiae, what is your post-graduation aspiration? Well, Professor Naxa, I'm about to be a protagonist in a storyline.
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring.
Next.
Next.
I didn't say.
I'm sorry, this is funny. Anaxa being the annoying teacher. Battling the annoying student is so funny.
Castoris, you've been giggling for
It
quite
must
some
be
time.
funny.
How about you go next?
I would really hate it to be in his class, but watching him teach someone in the class is very entertaining.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras.
Oh my gosh, she's calling him Anaxagoras. She's calling him properly.
I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to.
Do you not have any good thing to say for your like students, dude?
This is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers.
What? So like not boring to you is literally like, oh, I want to research the truth of the world.
Since you suggested this whole process,
Hyacinthia.
why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your
Naxa, what do we
aspiration
expect
with
from him?
everyone, and let's see if yours.
I mean, this is
stands
as much as I expect from him. I expect nothing less. This is totally in character. He would be the annoying teacher, but would be really smart so people come back to him and learn from him. So yes.
thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived.
Alright,
No
boss
one
Longfish.
recorded the struggle
Did you pull
and
for
suffering the
Hyacinth?
commoners endured.
No. No. I spent all of my jades on Anaxa for his E2. And then, like not a week later, probably like a few days later, or maybe the same day, I forgot. It was somewhere along those lines. Finon got drip marketed, and then I kind of regretted that I put everything into Anax's banner because I wanted Finon. So yeah, I didn't pull for I'm not pulling for Cypher or Hyacinth or anyone before I pull for Finon because I would like to get him pretty soon. She's the great TK, but I hope you would get Finon. I mean, if I don't get Finon, I will make him come home. I will spend to make him come home. So like, yeah. Fallen Saber. Yeah, I would also like to get Saber. But initially, I would like to get Saber. However, I mean, isn't Saber's banner gonna be until the end of 3 point something? So it's like gonna be around here for like a couple of patches. So I guess that should be fine. If we get Finon already, and then like I can try and get Saber after that, it should be okay. Unless I mean, I don't have any other characters that I want. Unless they decide to release a Fuhua variant, and that is probably also my problem because I would like to pull for a Fuhua variant. So, but if they don't release that, then I guess it should be fine. The problem is Amphorius has a lot of ties to, what is it called? Honkai Impact 3rd Elysian Realm. Like it's not exactly the same kind of story, but I see the similarities and like the Easter eggs and like, you know, the fun little tidbits and like details and ties to that story, and I really like that story and I really like the characters in that story, so like it's a problem, you see. It's a problem. Are you FTP? No. 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 I mean, I try to be as F2P as possible, but no. Not one of a kind. No. I spent money for Jingyuan. I spent money for... I don't remember who else I spent money for, but I spent money for a few people. Yeah. And... yeah, well... Did I spend money for Aventurine also? I don't remember. But I did spend... I don't mind... Yeah, you know, it's kind of like when once you spent money, you kind of don't feel bad anymore for spending. So yeah, since I spent on 1.0, I don't really feel bad spending anymore. Yeah.
So you're saying that instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight,
Celios of the Day Hunter
raised her
Knight.
spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Celiosi's greatness, yet
Oh, the world
her
that
towering
Star Blazer
figure
Travel and
overshadowed
Furious
every
is the
record
saddest.
in that entire era.
Furious. I see. I mean, it's not surprising that it is.
What about the Day Thunder Knight
Xiaoji
family,
decided
allies,
to
and
cook
friends?
again
What about
with
the
the happy
survivors
and
those
wholesome
who died in the great battle?
quests. You see, I'm gonna we'll
Whenever
find it
I
on
think
stream.
about
Of
their
course,
spirits by the campfire,
of course,
I realize
it's good content.
of those regiments
Pulling
have
streams
been
are always
long
great
lost.
content, so of course I'm gonna pull him on
Only
stream, and
somebody
you guys
else
get to
can
see me lose my 50-50 if I decided to, if the game decides to be unkind to me. But you see, after adventuring, my luck has been pretty good, so you know, let's go. Yeah, of course I'm gonna pull on stream. Like pulling streams are one of the best kind of streams ever. Now you have to stream where luck. I mean, okay. But my luck has been really, really good after adventuring. It has somehow, because before adventuring, I have lost my 50-50 every single time I pull. And that is a total of 8 times in a row. And 3 of them are to Japard. Or 4 of them. I don't remember. It was something along those lines. But, you know, 3 of them are for because of Japard. And there's like stuff in between. But after adventuring, every single time I lose the 50-50, it is low pity, which is like 30-ish. And then after that, I get the character in also low pity, which is like insane. Adventuring gives my account luck, and I mean, I'm all in for it. What about the survivors? So sad and wait about them. Okay.
Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect.
Talk about luck.
Instead
Give
of
us your
becoming a
blessings.
hero and
boss.
ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves.
If I
wish not to return to the sky.
I was about to say something about
walk
adventuring
among
and
the
his
masses
luck
on
and the
earth.
fact that he gives his blessing to me, but I
believe
forgot the wording
it's
of it,
the only
and I
way
don't
for the
remember.
saga
So,
of creation.
no. The answer is no. I'm not giving it, because I would like that luck for myself. You see?
To include a footnote for the everyday people.
Oh, little Ika, the fat fuck, is here.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that.
Yeah,
My
okay.
beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Right, he isn't voiced. Hyacinth.
Danny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Fanon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony. Summon the
Bloodline
spirits of our
ceremony?
ancestors and get their blessings.
Realm in the sky, descendants of the sky people must perform... Okay.
It's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove.
The first ancestors. The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core film of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky. Rainbow bridge. You know, when I hear the rainbow bridge, I started thinking about the Bifrost, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool detail. That is like kind of like a reference to mythology. But then I remembered this is Greek mythology, and the Bifrost is Norse mythology, so that's 2 different worlds.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me.
Oh my
won't you?
gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, little Ika is very cute.
Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about the worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
What? I mean, Dan Heng does have a hidden power, but that's not it. But I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with the member of the Council of Elders. I've said this once and I'll say it again. I want a plush of Ika. Like a big, gigantic, fluffy, and squishy plush of Ika. That is round and squishy and you can actually squish them. I would like that. This guy is so cute.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable
Little Ika
express
looks
guard
edible.
for you. So,
Oh, he
shall we get going?
does. They kinda look like... What is it called? They kinda look like... cotton candy. They kinda look like cotton candy. I would like to eat little Ika, if that is possible.
The chroma coffer is vibrating.
Bubbles
There must be memories of an
running
ancestor nearby.
really quickly as we're like sprinting is so cute. So cute. Why are there so many cute creatures in this game? JK. Little Ika must protect. Must protect. I mean, if there is a cotton candy shaped like little Ika, I would totally eat that cotton candy. So like, you know. Spoiler. Yeah, that's the spoiler tag for... Not spoiler tag, that's the spoiler command for anyone who is wondering if I mind backseating in spoilers. Which I do. I would like to experience everything myself, even though I look stupid. Which is the fun part of it. What's this?
Is the divine object of the Sky People.
I'm sorry, no, it's
Coffer.
okay. It's okay. It's alright. Accidents happen, and I understand if it happens. And if you have a question, that's also okay. Don't worry about it. It's right there to help people so that I don't have to say it all the time. The divine object, okay.
Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Akula again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chroma coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Okay. Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am High
like-
from the Twilight Courtyard.
Okay, whatever.
A
Ika.
descendant of the sky who has inherited
You know
the
when
duty
something
of
is so
sanctuaries.
cute, you just want to squish them? I don't know what that
Time
word's
has
called.
come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the Corflake ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talk with the ancestor. Okay, let's hear it. Is it long?
Who
Oh my gosh.
awakened
Has a
me?
weird mustache.
It's Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were...
I never imagined someone in this soul. Our bloodline and duty
As
have
it is an
continued.
age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you, for the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the
Perfect. Hyacinthia, you look very young. And you do not
Have the variance of a warrior who can
bearings of
contend with a titan?
warrior who can contend
Dude, you
with
saying
a
that she's
titan.
weak?
How can you convince me that this blessing will not...
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will. Entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core
Chosen
flame.
Skyborn.
I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms. To
Okay.
conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an out. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
Ooh.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus.
Well done, Hyacinth.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order.
Okay, Vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Fagusa priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the Vortex of Genesis. Okay, so not only is the Trailblazer being roped into one of the demigod thingies, Dan Heng is also getting roped into being a demigod, or a semi-demigod, if you
I
may.
remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so, like...
Compared to the currents of my home, the water of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed for this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person through, and as Fagusa's Prius designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting. Oh.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Okay. Okay, it's a black screen. Cool. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. And it's another black screen. Awesome. Wonderful immersion.
The vortex of Genesis. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too?
Oh, I think... Do you have to go already, Syphi?
Aww.
It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to...
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphi. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
I love that she calls her big sis.
to look after me.
For someone. Big sis Treeby.
Syfy.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a... Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby.
Well, didn't expect...
That's a part of the game, too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside.
A gift with a mysterious twist.
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must... I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
I would like to ask, what do you feel watching The Long Night of Serenity? What is The Long Night of Serenity? Wait, hold on. Is it something I'm supposed to know? I just don't realize it. Long Night of Serenity. Oh, it's the Castorus thing, isn't it? The Castorus... The Castorus... Right. The Castorus cutscene in the game. I have watched it. I just didn't know it's called Long Night of Serenity. See? It is something I'm supposed to know, but I just didn't realize it. How do I feel? What do I feel? I feel awful. You know, it's the before watching and like after watching meme where before I was completely fine and after that I cried. Yeah. It's really sad. It's like, I know that the cutscene, I know that the video was supposed to make you sad, but it is so effective in making you sad that it is very, very sad. I didn't cry on stream, but I nearly did. It's the part where, what's her name? Castorus was playing, you know, she wants to hold the kids' hands. And when she saw the kids like holding hands in a circle, and then she alone in her room like using the branches and pretend to be in a circle with the stuff. Yeah, that's the part that's like, this is incredibly sad. Make you want to pull Castorus? It did not, however, make me want to pull for Castorus. I love her character, but I was so adamant on like saving up for Anaxa. I was like so like saving up for Anaxa to the point where I just didn't. I was like, I want to pull for her, but also like I'm not pulling for her. I don't care how sad the cutscene is. Yeah, and like the reason, honestly, the reason for that, why I was so adamant on like not pulling for anyone until Anaxa comes around, was because he is a variant. I mean, yeah, you can say that he's a variant of Sue, which is one of my favorite characters in Honkai Impact 3rd. So it's kind of like pulling for the character, but it's pulling for a different character, to be completely honest. But like, you know, it's kind of like fulfilling this like want of mine of like pulling for the character that I wanted that I could not pull for because Honkai Impact 3rd has no male characters that are playable. At least back when I was playing it. Now, I don't know now. I heard Kevin's playable now, but I'm not sure. I haven't played it for like 3 years or so.
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People. The Chrysos,
which is why like I was so adamant on like pulling for Anaxa, and I skipped literally everyone. But if Castorus has a rerun, I might pull for her. Who knows? I don't have a quantum DPS though, so that would be pretty good.
Whoa!
True, you can only use male characters on story.
Unexpected. I figured Celio's
Yeah,
descendant would
which
be...
is really sad.
Taller,
I would like to play as Kevin. Thank you very much. And like the only one that I see is like a actual playable male character is at the time when I was playing was in the post Honkai Apocalypse, which had a male character, 2 of them, and the main character was actually a male guy, and so like you can play it, which is like really nice. Like the girls are hot and great, and their kit is amazing, but like I would like to get the male characters. Thank you. Would be, I don't know, taller, stronger?
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphe. Cindy is a master of
Finny,
her craft.
Syphe,
She's the most skilled
Aggie,
and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Snowy. It's like
Don't worry,
all
Lady
those
Cipher.
really cute
I may not
nicknames
be as
from
strong
Pretty.
and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphe cracking jokes. Looks
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so
Adam for the paycheck. Adam for the paycheck.
good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things
Mr.
get tough,
I only come
just
here
let
for the
that deliverer
paycheck,
take the
Adam.
lead.
Coin of Vimsy, okay.
Miss Cipher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have. Whoa! Enough of. It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphe's gift away somewhere safe.
I miss Adam.
Vortex of Genesis
Is
all
a
yours.
post Honkai Apocalypse done? When I played, it was like somewhere around part 2. It just like a few months after the release of the part 2. It is. It's fun. The problem is my phone gets hot every time I play it. So like I couldn't play it anymore. So yeah. Awesome. And it was like a type of game that I just didn't really like to play.
To return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
It's like, hack and slash, but like
Please bestow upon me your generous
it
blessing.
is pretty fun, but like it's not like it's just like it's not the type of game that I enjoy as much as I do. It has great story, it has great everything, but it's just like it's very grindy. Number 2, my phone gets really hot every time I play it, so like I have an excuse to like not do that. And like also the gacha is so sad. I am so sad every time I have to gacha there. So like, you know what? I can like just watch anyone else play it, so it's fine. But it's just our H3 connected, right? Connected by like a single character, which is Welt technically, but besides Welt, I haven't seen any direct connections yet. They have a lot of parallels, a lot of like Easter eggs, a lot of the same character, well, same named characters with the same physical appearances. But besides Welt being the main bridge between the two of them, Welt Yang, and Void Archives. If Luocha is Void Archives, then Welt and Luocha being the only like bridge between them, I haven't seen any other direct connections. They have a lot of similarities, especially because Honkai is in the name. But besides that, they seem to be a separate entity entirely. A separate game entirely. I don't know. And like in the future, maybe they're like going to connect them directly, but I don't know. And it does seem more like Honkai Star Rail is like the bigger universe of Honkai Impact Third. And like Honkai Impact Third is just like one of the worlds that exist in that gigantic universe in Star Rail. And like, I mean, we've seen the Aeon, we've heard about the Aeon of Finality Terminus, right? And how they keep on like, what is it called? Mumbling a prophecy or something along those lines? Until the world meets its finality or something. It's like, it's... I'm invested in you just said, you don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's in the greater aspect, I don't really know. But also, like, lore-wise, we can speculate that it is connected in a way. But yeah, what is it? Terminus? I don't remember exactly how it is, but since Honkai Impact 3rd is like, the world is like resetting every 50,000 years, and it's because of this thing called the Kakuna finality. I am guessing that Terminus and that finality power in the Honkai Impact 3rd in the Earth is the same thing. It's just that in this world, in Honkai Star Rail, we haven't really found or met the finality yet. The only connection we have to the finality is the Stellaron Hunters, which is revealed in patch 3.0, and we don't know anything about the Stellaron Hunters. So yeah. There's a lot of things we don't know yet, and like we can speculate a lot of things, but in the bigger picture, basically what I'm guessing is that Honkai Earth in Honkai Impact 3rd is just a small part of the gigantic Star Rail universe. Yes.
Child, what brings you
I could talk for hours about lore and speculation. I really like these two like lore, but I haven't been keeping up with like Honkai Impact 3rd's newest lore, which is the Act 2 one, and so I don't really understand everything, but I do know the first part, which is the part where Kiana and her friends started like fighting the Kakuna finality thing. So I was familiar with that, but in like recent ones, I'm not.
Yes.
You see.
I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard. The success you must be Gem Electra. Legend has it.
Which is why, like, I'm also really excited for this story, because Amphorius feels so much like Elysian Realm, which is like a separate game mode in Honkai Impact 3rd, right? It was. I wasn't paying attention for like half of the Elysian Realm thing, but I watched the theory video, so I'm pretty familiar with it too, so yeah. Thank you for making it clear for me, because I'm stuck of this lore. Yeah, besides well being the main bridge and like the obvious, like probably the only confirmed similar bridge between the two stories, there is no direct connections. There are lots of Easter eggs and parallels though. So that one is yes.
And this is...
It is. Look.
The Crisis airs, yep.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorgio?
She's the Zave voice actor is Calypso's.
Does that mean Hysealans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Hysealans? Again?
As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey?
Oh my gosh, General Ektra.
Years?
I'm so sorry to say, she's dead.
Unfortunately, she has recently left us.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure.
What server am I? I'm in Asia server.
And answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings.
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge,
oh
the
gosh,
Sky Folk will mend dust. But unfortunately, no ancestor had...
I see. Yet...
Decipher it? What is there to decipher? It's not even it's not even puzzling. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, notice the Skyfall will mend dusk and dawn. It is literal. Like, I'm sorry. I know what they meant. I know what she meant was truly like, you know, do the what is it called? Do the quest, or like actually realize the prophecy, but truly decipher. There is nothing to decipher. It's literal. The meaning is that at the end of the Rainbow Bridge, The sky folk will mend dusk and dawn. Sorry.
His prophecies never fail.
Do you accept friend request or nah? It's fine if you say nope.
Perhaps you.
I mean, I
will want to
haven't
witness
maxed
its
out my
fulfillment,
friend
child.
request, so I'm pretty okay with
May
it.
the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have.
Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. But your resolve.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use.
Were they really going for that
General
part?
Ektra is-
Let me use your Naxa. Is he even on
Time to head back.
the thing? Let me check. Is he even on? Okay, gosh. We meet Daniel Hung again. You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? Okay. Next.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just, I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. You can somehow sense the hints of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny?
Sensitive
Lady
soul.
Trina deciphers
That's an
countless
understatement.
prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so.
Where are we
Our
going?
final stop is Lord Mighty's home.
Okay. 3 of them. Yeah.
We're here.
Custom
Lord
Kremnos.
Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day.
You know, I'm really sad that Honkai style has like the invisible barriers, because I would really love to accidentally jump off the ledge and fall into that pit of lava and die. It would be so funny. You sent a message earlier carried by Thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed.
And then that's
by
the fun
Black
part about
Tide's
open
madness
world.
yet.
You accidentally fall off the ledge and die. It's the best part. And then you're like, oops. Well, whoops, I guess. Okay.
We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battle.
I agree.
There.
You're a grandmother.
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival,
Okay.
my grandmother's injuries worsened. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard.
And the Kremnoan warrior she fought against.
Was Lord.
Ooh, yet you still saved his life even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there. But when I heard Lord Kratos took that fatal blow, to quote Lord Finan,
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to Ancestor. Please bestow upon me.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Is this... Wait.
Grandmother?
Hyacinthia. My little hummingbird. I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing.
Do you remember?
Just
that
realized Indonesian.
father
I'm
took
practicing
me to my
Indo.
very
I'm not
first
that good.
skyride
Saya
when I
suka
was 8.
streaming Anda. Thank you. I mean, that is perfect grammar and vocabulary, which is cool. Learning Indonesian, that's rare, you know. Every time I meet someone, or online or anywhere, I have never. I mean, like, there's only 1 or 2 people I've met who was like, I'm learning Indonesian or like Malay. Either one of those. It's like, huh, interesting.
Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing
Storm
nobility,
bracelet symbolizing
the
strength.
storm bracelet symbolizing
This ring
strength,
embodying wisdom.
the ice ring embodying wisdom,
Pick
and
one
the
accessory.
radiant pendant signaling grandmother. Do you?
You spoke an innocent little prayer. And
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those
What?
centuries,
Pendant. Oh.
no
I just
other
want to
child
understand
of the Sky
Kobo,
People had
and if you
ever made the
speak
same choice I did.
Indo. Kobo, and if you speak Indo. I do speak Indo. I am Indonesian.
hi, Cynthia. There was a time when I thought you were timid. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination. And yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my homie... I never thought the burden.
Don't worry about me, grandmother.
What makes someone a
I believe
Skyfoe?
what
It's
makes someone a
just but
Skyfoe
capacity
isn't
to
just
shake
that
the
when
world.
the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years.
If your mind
Ow.
is set, hi, Cynthia,
My neck, ow.
then carry your resolve. Return to the sky with my
Okay.
blessing.
Grandmother,
Speak, Hyacinthia.
before you go, could you...
Oh no, this is gonna be really long. Okay, let's
Listen
sit,
closely, my
sit tight and listen.
dearest hummingbird. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless war. A century of the Chrysos War plunged until a spear pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the
Oh.
celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods.
What? Piercers plunged the nation into chaos and decay until a spear fueled by mortal rage pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shapers, 100-eyed defiant bird crowned the blazing sun, who struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received... Okay.
The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the
I was
Eye
listening to
of
Entah by
Twilight
Kobo and I only
at dusk,
understand
clad in
Tunggu,
wings.
which is wait, I guess. Yeah, Tunggu is wait. And it's a double G. Tunggu is wait and it has a double G. Entah. And if that is Indonesian, entah means don't know. Like entahlah, which is like whatever. It can mean a lot of things. Entah means yeah, entahlah is like whatever, don't care anymore and stuff like that. It's hard. It's like the hard part about translating Indonesian to like English is because Indonesian is so general in their language that like seeing and looking is like a single word. Which is like, it's kind of hard explaining that, you see.
To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the sunlit wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world.
Her left, the lion-head Solibus, the sunlit... Yeah, the left, I know we've seen that monster around.
To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the moon.
We also see that.
The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined as the Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into skull. In the final moments
Most of the battle.
the sun's wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit, the battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, the Titan's divine body crashed to the ground. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's it then, I guess. A few days later at Dawncloud. You know, the only problem I have with this quest right now, as far as I'm here, I have a lot of problems with HSR's quest right now in this, and but like the problem isn't like the story isn't interesting or something. Well, besides the fact that the kindness stuff is weird, the story is great. The problem is the dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue, and I just like, you know, if you want Hyacinth to have to like, they keep on saying that she has to like convince the elders of her will and everything, and like all I see is them talking and her not trying to convince anything. It's like too fast. The elders didn't even put up a fight. Like the spirits of the elders didn't even put up a fight. Like, come on. They say the sky people have like wills and stubborn and everything. It's like, I don't see that. You keep on telling me that, but I don't see it. Which is like, it's just dialogue. It's just like dialogue writing. The story itself is fine, but the dialogue is just like, make Hyacinth try harder. Come on.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here.
And like, if the dialogue is interesting, I wouldn't mind listening to hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of it, you know? That's like a series, a movie. Like, the problem I have with like audio versus dialogue, and why people like to complain how long it is that it's like telling you that something should be happening, but it's not happening. So, like, it's hard to convince. It's hard to convince the ancestors of the sky people, because they have strong wills and they're stubborn and hard-headed, and they are not sure that. And I am not a warrior, so it'd be hard to convince them to grant me the blessing. Hyacinth says 3 sentences, and they're like, "Oh, dear young Hyacinth, you're so precious. We're gonna give you your blessing." Like, you're telling me it's hard, but I don't see that it's hard. Maybe we'll see it in 3.4. I haven't been seeing that in like 3.0, so I'm not hoping that much. Maybe they're trying to catch up, so like, yeah, but... Yeah, okay, whatever. You know what? I'm giving excuses. Whatever.
Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
As you talk to him. Like, these characters are great and everything. Their lore is amazing. Their story quest is amazing. But like... is Anaxa... See, Anaxa isn't even here. He's not even... I don't think people need Robin anymore, don't they? Wait, no, I didn't save that. Confirm. And we can switch Anaxa to Robin. Okay. Like, the problem with, like, the characters are amazing, and I love the story. But then we have dialogue like that, and it's like, are you kidding me? You can do better.
I know this is a big ask, Namazune. I
Nemus.
hope you understand.
Nemoshe. What?
I know this is a big ask, Namazune.
Oh.
I hope you
Nemoshine.
understand.
Nemoshni. Whatever.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our...
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
It's weird because I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse can actually make good dialogue because the dialogue between Mighty and Finon is good. So I don't see the problem why you can't write like better dialogue. Oh gosh.
There you are, part. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
A pink puppy woke me up. I never show up late for important things. I never show up late for important things. Totally.
Always dependable. I just hope... Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's
We
side.
don't talk about the bath incident between Mighty and Finon. What bath incident? That doesn't happen. You know. There's so much weird implications in that scene, and it's like, gosh. You know, might as well just put an R18, like R21 rating in this game right now, you know?
Then you'll be
Wouldn't
able to
even
return
question
home
it.
after their fall.
Aren't I supposed to, wait. If the curse emanating rubber, he'll be able to return home after their fall. Aren't I supposed to be reincarnating as a titan?
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Yo.
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later.
I mean, with the amount of innuendos that they have in this game, it's not even surprising that they decided to put an R21 rating, or like R18 rating for this game, just for that scene, you know? That'll give us... When we were playing Seal Slammers.
That bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
That bumping seal game.
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Oh, well, it's 10 to 12 time now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung,
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not...
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Wow, being the center of attention.
Please defeat
Totally.
the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Enforius.
Thank you all for your blessings. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't...
Miss Hyacinth!
She's not just the pride of Akuma. While the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those let's extend our gratitude to the two warriors of the Outlands.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across...
Warrior from the Outland!
Looks like you mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuine. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my... The guest of honor has arrived.
Hey, Miss Hyacinth? Am I missing a voice file or something? Where are the cheers and the clapping?
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me...
Okay, why is there no clapping? Why can't I hear
Today
anything?
is the year 4,932 of the light calendar.
1,000 years.
1,062
Okay.
years since I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the
Yo,
heart
is
of the
that
storm
Barbara?
as the executioner of
It's
this mission.
Starrel Barbara, yeah. Hi, Down Scout, welcome. I mean, she does look really so similar to Barbara. It's almost exactly like Barbara. So, you're right. Come on! What the heck? Just want to catch you. I don't need to play more games. Okay. You know what? Let's just teleport.
Thanks for waiting, Donhung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili jealous. You can crack jokes now, Danhung. Oh, well, that was such an exciting adventure. March is gonna be crying with jealousy.
So full of energy, comrades. Hyacin?
Are we gonna get a cutscene?
Legend tells of the Sky Folk. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to... They forgot that. The light that illuminates the world. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only, and I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link ancestors with the rainbow as your guide. Lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk.
Okay. So this gets a cutscene, but Aglaya doesn't.
Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more.
Okay, it is a beautiful cutscene though. I can't complain.
Friends, let us soar together.
But Aglaya's death doesn't. Like, this deserves a cutscene. Okay, cool, it's a pretty cutscene, but Aglaya's death does not. So, like...
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
And we don't get to see that?
The Eye of Twilight's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila.
My ancestors once built a magnificent...
Let Aglaya rest in peace. Listen! Her death deserves a cutscene! We get to see her fall to Bath. We get to see her fight. Come on, like she's an honored member of the Chrysos Heir. She has been leading the frame chase journey for 1,000 years, and her end is a black screen. Are you kidding me? She deserves a cutscene. I still stand by that. She deserves a cut. She's not even my favorite character. Like, and even I think that.
Flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends?
Even legends are corroded by time. But that won't change.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located sky castrum the only force
What is
that
this
could face
thing
Castrum
called
criminals
castrum?
head
What
on
does
in
that
the Chrysos
mean?
War.
Castrum, or translates to fort, camp, or fortress, particularly when referring to Roman military camps. It describes a standardized rectangular fortified camp built by the Romans. These camps were often used for military purposes, including as a place to set up during campaigns for longer-term garrisons. What origin? What is borrowed from Latin castrum? Oh, okay. New things you learn every day.
But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Was her attack really that
After driving the enraged Titan,
You didn't even respond to that? Okay, whatever.
Companions, they all vanished somewhere.
What's the point of having a weird dialogue then?
Unparalleled. Even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after as that Titan and that fused hero.
I love that Aquila is probably meant to mirror Zeus in the actual Greek mythology, and that she is the strongest Titan, perhaps, in this universe. Well, I mean, besides Nikador, of course. But the main Titan, the main god, is not Zeus. It is Kepler, which is Atlas, which is not even the 12th Olympian. Or like, if you, besides Atlas, like, you know, if you want to say creator, I think that's Prometheus in Greek mythology also. The guy who carved humans from clay. Or was it someone else? I don't know. It was somewhere along this. Isn't Kepler the one who brought upon the fire or something? And if that's the case, then that's Prometheus. Nikador is the strongest. You're right. Maybe Nikador is. It's like either Aquila or Nikador, I think. Maybe it is Nikador. I don't know. Nikador is meant to mirror Eris, right? If I'm not mistaken. Strife and war are pretty similar, if you would say. But yeah. Also love how everyone has like different names, like I mean, Thanatos has like the similar name, but like everyone has like different names from their like counterparts. Like, what is it? Orynyx, and then we have Aquila, and then like Kepler. Like, they don't really, they're not the same. Like Fagusa and like Poseidon are like two different names. And then we have Janus, which is like the god of like gateways and everything. And in like Greek mythology, the god of gateways is Janus. We have like one random normal dude. Man, now I decay because you don't know. I don't follow the Titan's lore closely. Maybe it is Nikador. I mean, whatever. Who is the strongest Titan? You know what? Now I'm curious. Strongest Titan. Amphoreus. Right, Nikador. There is no single strongest Titan in Amphoreus, as they are all powerful entities with unique abilities and roles. However, Nikador, the Titan of Strife, is considered one of the most powerful and formidable due to his repeated appearances in increasing strength across the story, culminating in a fight against him. Okay. Why are you giving me Attack on Titan? Yeah, probably. I don't think there is anyone. Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever mentioned who is the strongest Titan. But yeah, you can probably guess which one.
It's been so
I mean, I think you can consider Nikador as the strongest. It does make sense.
Already turned into ruins.
Wait, no. The reason for that is because of Numbi.
Something's not right.
Why is everything
I
dark?
can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is...
Yeah, why is everything dark? What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the celestial mural.
What the heck?
Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition the mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand,
The appropriate resolution.
exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, that really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual.
I'll also love how, like, Amphorius is somehow so technologically advanced that the ritual requires technology. How about it? Got any leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help. That's it.
Leave it to demigod of time.
We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done. There haven't been many people for a while, so that...
I knew you could do it, Memmy.
Memmy.
Are a
Memmy. Mem. Oh. Yeah. Any more treasures around here? Treasures? I don't think so. Sunshine bug, okay. Nothing more? Okay, let's go talk to them.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan but Aquila. You that shaped the sky. Why do you avoid the pursuit of dark cloud? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them. And weaponize the Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh, may the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rain...
Avoid the pursuit of dark. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems...
Okay.
Foolish rain. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The god's choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, or the... May the Eye of Twilight never close. May it...
Left a mark among the golden... Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't... It is, as the rumors said.
My guess was right. This venue isn't...
No problem at all. There we are.
Wind. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring the turn of dawn and dusk. Awaken.
Stop, foolish How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather?
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between what the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning.
The land? How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Sky Folk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun.
Oh my gosh.
Then let us show you what we are really.
You! What are you trying?
Fanatics, whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above.
Oh my gosh.
Meet your demise.
What's with the title? Wow.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to
The proud some folks saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes.
A common story everywhere. This blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders. But can we really do that, though? Because we don't know the Titan's thoughts. A common story everywhere. The Divine set the stage, and the mortals performed the play. This isn't the first time we've witnessed such a scene while trailblazing.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners...
The Resistance did nothing wrong. I mean, both sides are wrong. Like, if you have a resistance, both sides are equally wrong. So I'm curious
There's
which side's
nothing
won.
but empty silence here.
The hero Celiosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? Perhaps I can piece together
One step at a time. Do you...
Yes, I already memorized it.
You know, I love how they say sang, but they never sang anything. Sing, not just recite poems.
Wind.
Right, see?
Snow.
They're not singing.
Rain. Shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring the turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Oh, nice.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment. What is that?
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also... I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by
Wouldn't this affect
Don't
Akuma?
worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akuma's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Carefully anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. Ah, there! That's circular device. And that's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knew technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful.
Okay. Why are there... Okay. Similar technologies to Castrum Grimnos. That huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold. Said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your... The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Court.
Mechanical simplification is the future. No fun if there's no challenge.
This might take a while.
Is it a puzzle that we're gonna do? Observe the starting point, finish the point, direction of the arm, and distribution. Okay, the rings. Okay, I don't know. Okay.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Uh-huh. And then... Okay. What? Oh, okay. Okay, confirm.
I think this should be right.
But you just read through. Listen, I learn by doing more than I learn by reading, okay? Like, if puzzle pieces like this, if you don't give me a tutorial while I'm doing it, I'm like, what the heck?
Well done. Now we can. Hey, careful!
That's... Is that a memory?
Is that a wing?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one... Tyson!
I'm not entirely sure.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up.
The bridge is really pretty, though.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions. Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront
I love the
Aquila.
steps that every time, yeah, your footsteps are like glitched and everything. It's so cool.
It disappeared.
An illusion?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom?
If that's really the case, there must be a super...
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator.
Okay. Let's go up. Now it is time for us to wait. There are enemies there.
Lady Lunibus? Is that you? Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission.
Feeling lucky.
There we go.
That's another one?
Take a look.
The glitchy steps kind of reinforce how Euphorius isn't entirely real. True. True. I feel like I haven't really pieced together what I think Euphorius is.
Very shadowy.
But if it's really just like a cycle of memories after like memories, then Euphorius might just be a world of memories. Like nothing is actually yeah, you're right. Nothing is actually real. Or this is a simulation in the sky, people.
Aren't you?
Or this is just a simulation in the sky castrum thingy, and it's like only limited to the sky people or something.
You lead us here so we can... You must have been tormented. Don't be afraid.
But judging by its
Not alone
connection
anymore.
with the remembrance, then it might just be a world just consisting of memories. I think given that Licorice quite unquote, quote unquote, bathed in the gaze of erudition in the last match. Yeah.
Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the
Just like Lady Lunibus, even if you're loose, are we fighting? Time. Words are done. Time for the words are overrated. Time for the bat to do the talking.
This battle can't be avoided. But we do not do this for just...
Solibus. The sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. Come on, heroes!
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black tide and return to your senses.
Look, with this divine
I'm guessing that it's a
power,
virtual world.
forge
It's a
all
pact between a
things.
remembered person and an erudition character that formed a virtual world to see what would happen if the eons were to be closer to the people or similar. In this case, Licorice and Mart 7. I could also be very wrong. That does make sense though. Like if you think about it, it does make sense. So it could be true. That is a very crazy theory. But it could also, but because it is extremely crazy, that it could be very, very true. Because, but like the question after that is like, what does that have to do with destruction? Because the third path is turns out the very boring thing is that it's destruction. I would love it to be finality, but it wasn't, and it was just my fleeting hope that it would be the last path would be finality. But like, and that theory is very interesting because like it seems to be something similar to the simulated universe, right? And that exists already in this thing. But if that's the case, then what does destruction have to do with it? That's like the part where it's like, you know?
Solibus.
Hold your horses, you're actually speaking. Hello, Sister Pegasus.
Oh, so she speaks.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
Which is why, like, I hate the fact that the third and final path is destruction. Because if the third and final path is finality, it would open so many more doors. But no, of course, we get disappointed every single time with their amazing setup and everything, and oh gosh. It's the same thing as the sword, you know? Finon specifically requested it to be exactly the same as the Flame Weaver sword. It was mentioned, maybe it's to kill a destruction. It was mentioned on Lawful by Kafka that Aeons could be killed, that we could face Nanook someday. That... That is true. That is true. It could be the case. That could be the case. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I'm little good.
It is me, Lord Snoopy. It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood.
How much?
I know that in order to support the Shattered, and I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to...
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you only know how to heal and tend to wound.
With this longsword.
With this longsword. Heroic soul. And their pink love.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia. You've already witnessed our
It's not bad.
Solibus, let go of your ego. And you've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world.
We've laid all the other Titans to rest, one by one.
They ignored the pink love. How could they? I know, how could they?
Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their
confidence and...
What is that, though?
Aquila's mark flew away?
Did they sense something?
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of...
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this?
What the memo sprite said is true. But you all...
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warrior.
Okay.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
Oh. Thanks, Numby, for the indication of a treasure. Okay. I thought the eye was Noose at first, but I heavily remember how Noose looks like. Noose is like a gigantic sphere and a gigantic eyeball, so like...
feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This...
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it does... If you look at it only like that, and the fact that we all forget what Noose looked like, it does kind of look like Noose.
Gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan...
Everyone thought so until...
Did the Sky Titan really take... Okay.
So only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain.
The Black Tide. That thing has been spreading ever
Black
since.
Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to...
It's all thanks to those who came before us. What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on
What do you mean unrelated topics?
You now know how to...
What do you mean unrelated topics? We should elaborate that right now. I am curious. Why do you hang over, like, why do you dangle, like, important lore bits in front of my face and go, haha, this is so interesting, this is so interesting, and then just take it away in the last moment saying it's not important, unrelated and everything? Why do you always do this?
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
And then the worst part is that when they say unrelated topics, and then like when they reveal it, it turns out it's just like a lame thing. And it's like, oh, okay, so why did you do that? If it's a lame thing, then why did you just say it in the beginning? You know, it makes me anticipate really cool stuff, but it wasn't really cool. It turns out. I am disappointed. Activate, come on, activate, bruh.
It looks like this. Why don't you try to now? The prayer
Yes.
should rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
The celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
Why is it like... Oh, okay.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Command change, celestial mural. Celestial shift.
Perhaps the device has been damaged during these long, merciless years. You see those two giant circuits on either side of the hall. Maybe we should try fixing them.
These
Ah.
circuits all seem
And
to be
also thank
corroded
you
by the
for
Black
that
Tide.
free,
Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
How do we get there then? Oh, over here. I see. Up here? Okay. Okay. Let's do a puzzle. One's here, one is here. Ah, this is easy. Is it because in the story quest that it's easy? Okay.
Smooth sailing so far. Let's keep going.
Ah, wait a second. We got time. We can do this. We can go here. And we can do this puzzle. I think they probably got a lot of people getting mad over how long it was taking, so they dumbed down the puzzles to make it shorter. Seriously.
Hard work pays off.
Honestly, you know, I can't really say anything to those people struggling in the puzzles because I know that some people find it really hard to get those puzzles down. I mean, if you really want to, like, I don't know how to say this nicely, but the problem isn't the puzzles, the problem is your dialogue. The problem is your dialogue. The puzzles are fine. Like, maybe one or two people are probably gonna get annoyed that the puzzles are hard. And that's true. And, like, you can't really cater to a lot of people, to, like, everyone.
This is enough to
Like,
fix
I
the
enjoy
celestial
hard puzzles because I really like playing puzzle games. So it does make sense for me to like hard puzzles. However, know that not everyone does. But like, the problem isn't the fact that the puzzles are taking so long. The problem is that your dialogue, a lot of your dialogues are useless, and it doesn't help the story that it makes the story so long. But for me, this patch took like a quarter to a third of a time, so they chopped it off a lot. Yeah, but the problem's still there. They chopped off a lot, but the problem is still there. The problem was never the duration of the quest to begin with. The problem was always the dialogue. It's been like that since Honkai Impact 3rd. To be completely honest. But like in Honkai Impact 3rd, you don't really mind because when you do the story, you actually do the story, if you get what I mean. Like it's a separate kind of like, it's a separate game mode than the normal battle. So like if you choose the story, you know you're about to like experience some kind of like Persona 5 kind of shit. So like it does make sense in Honkai Impact 3rd. However, when you play a game like this, some people can't be bothered to listen to the story, and if you're forced to do that, then it feels kind of bad, you know? And again, the problem was always the dialogue.
The turn of dawn and dusk
Has always been like that.
Celestial globe. Change celestial mural.
Oh, why is it shaking? It's scared. The mark has disappeared again.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows.
Is Aquila really that cautious? Or does that hero's consciences still remain?
I have no knowledge of Celios, but I am certain that the will behind that mark is not hers. She wouldn't. It is time to leave this place.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus.
What is...
To honor the pact with Celiosi. Her descendants spent Emily. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle.
Memi, Gray, could I...
Okay, if the legend is a
There
lie.
must be a reason behind its falsehood. The scene here and the previous memories gave me bad. I must figure out the truth behind the legend. Even
Hyacinth, the memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now and mold them and mold them. All done.
Thank you, Memi. Everyone, please witness history with me.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I knew it! The child with the blood of 2 feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum!
Oh my gosh.
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. You're reckless.
The Sunfolk are facing off against Celios. Listen to this part of the story, okay?
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods. You declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people, I see no—
Even so, Daughter of Dusk. Even so.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself. If they—
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of I choose to believe in that prophecy.
Oh, they talk
I
about the
must
prophecy
believe
of
in
that
any
one.
sign that
The Priceless Air
promises
thing.
to break the chains imposed on us by the. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows.
How can we even fight you? You're the powerful Day Thunder Knight. Oh,
I am not a god, but the.
The sun folk in the memory fall silent. Their expressions are ashen despite being under the bright sunlight.
See, the hunting ground beckons. Come!
The hero Celiosi, disillusioned by the Sunfolk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all.
She was brimming with compassion at that
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had...
At that time,
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunavis, Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them. Lunavis will lead the way.
Treasure chest.
Oh, free stuff.
Free stuff indeed.
Lady Lunabis.
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with them.
They're behind us as well. Maintain formation and don't get surrounded.
You think to hinder us, and then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Oh, my Mac is dead. Seems.
No dirty. All in.
Low risk, high reward.
What do we do?
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, she's shaken. The mark of manifestations. It fled to the other side of the mural.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into...
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. Aim.
How do I get there? Here? Okay. Ooh, nice. Ah, okay, here we go again. Another one of those. Uh-huh. Okay.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That is a pretty cool animation. Cool.
Let's
Okay.
hurry on. Follow.
Miss Heisen, how are you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunabis. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Where do we go next? Oh, over here. Okay.
It
Titan
said the
killed
Black
to
Tide is a
affected by
calamity
Black
from beyond
Tide.
the
Yeah.
sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
Oh. The Black Tide was a calamity from beyond the sky. So, if the Black Tide is connected to destruction, as what I am guessing, since you know, all the Stellaron thingies is like basically killing, that is like basically killing the planet, and everything is like is like, you know, how do I say this? It's like with like the Eurolo 6 is like, you know, destroying the weather and destroying the planet. It's like a calamity in a way, you know? If there is, like, Lygus did say that there is a Lord Ravager in here that could totally destroy the world, right? If you do something about it, then it could destroy the world or something along those lines, yeah? And then, like, if that's the case, and that if the Black Tide is calamity from beyond the sky, that means the Lord Ravager came late. They were not they were not part of the initial paths that are like, you know, there's 3 paths that are like aligned. They were not part of that initially, but then they become a part of it because destruction, you know? Well, it could, especially with the Space Legion, it looks similar. That's why March was evacuated, like because maybe Amphorius is linked to her memories, and Amphorius only lives while March is alive, running from destruction. That could also be the case. I think, however, I don't think Amphorius is dependent on March. I think it's the other way around. Where something in Amphorius is affecting her to be like that. I mean, that mystery with March is still questionable because her condition gets worse the closer she goes to destruction. But like, if that's the case, then if March is running away from destruction, and like if she's close to it, then Amphorius will die or something along those lines, then she is literally close with this guy. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? This guy who has a fucking Stellaron. So like, even though it does make sense, it's kind of like also what the heck, you know? March's like condition is still questionable, and I'm not sure. And I'm not sure about that yet.
As a judge of
It could be. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Amphorius, but like what exactly it is. But yeah, the fact that you know, the sky people, no, like the, what is it called? The Black Tide is calamity from beyond the sky, then it kind of like solidifies the fact that destruction was not the first paths that are there initially. Safety mech as like a go away from Amphorius of freeze. That is true. Go away from Amphorius or freeze. I think it's like a, yeah, defense mechanism of some kind. It could be true. Let's go there then. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did I get it?
Oh, free stuff.
Nice.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks.
Legend has it Celiosi's father was a Sun Folk warrior who spent his years fighting.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her
The
formative
intensify.
years
The
that
Rainbow
conflict
feared the
between
other
two
half of Celia
tribes
never
began
truly saw her
intensifying.
as one of her own.
Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate young lady.
Mirrors are really cool to look at, by the way. They don't add much, but it's interesting. Okay.
Until people
Okay,
discovered
okay.
golden blood ran through her.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude. I never would have imagined that she...
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she... I think that oath, stronger than fate itself, kept Solibus and me here to watch over this event.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile, was Celiosi's love.
Oh. Hi.
Lila Ika.
This...
You're saying you smell a familiar...
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right?
They look completely different. Okay, yeah.
Truly, a miracle of fate.
Lady... Is little Ika...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it.
Lady Lunabis, is Ika your descendant? Let's not talk about that. Flame chasing heroes. Let's move on. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, the murals. That is scary, honestly. What exactly is that? Why do they have that? What the heck? That like golden sea of golden goo or something.
Where did the Sky Folk go?
Hold on, Finon. I'm catching a bug. Where are we going? Okay, over here. Little Ika? I don't know Ika. I only know the meme fat fuck. It is the fat fuck.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. It's another one of those devices that can...
I mean, I could just use this.
Take a look.
This team.
Feeling lucky.
Really not
Feeling
hard.
lucky.
It's a story quest.
Feeling lucky.
Okay. It's a story quest fight. It's really not gonna be that hard unless it's the
Before it was
like a
consumed
boss
by
fight.
madness, it must. No healer can heal all, granting it a dignified end. Maybe the. Steady.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all in.
Doctor Ratio? the corrupted Doctor Ratio, what is it called? Enemy?
Unpredictable.
The enemy that looks like Doctor Ratio. This guy? The other guy in the end?
Confiscated.
It's not a tough fight. It's just a story quest thing.
Sure, I'll play along. No dirty tricks, all right? All in.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start.
Maybe it's not damaged, but is missing an energy source. Look there, those massive objects that look like hard drives.
Hard drives?
Oh my gosh, there's hard drives in this world! Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you see the two structures that are glowing blue on both sides? It does look like a hard drive, what the heck? Some of them are protruding out, not fully inserted into the slots. My intuition tells me that they have something to do with the energy source of the celestial globe.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if they're...
Lady Lunabis?
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000
You know, if
years,
you squint...
So this brief moment
if you
hardly
squint...
qualifies as waiting.
Shut up, lady. If you squint, you can definitely see the similarities. If you squint.
Furthermore...
Wait, I just realized that the horse has like a crescent moon as a head and neck. That is such an interesting design choice.
I would like to have a moment alone.
Can we talk to them?
Your parents and their parents, have they? That is quite comforting.
Oh, they're talking about the past. Where is it? Zagreus' thing. No, no, go away. Go back. Go back. I'm sorry. I was left behind. Okay. The other way. Oh, we're punching the hard drives in.
That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the... All
Can I also punch
Let's
these
keep going.
guys? Where are the rest? Oh. Coin of Vimti.
As expected, Grady is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
Is this the bottom level? Is there more? Okay. No, wait for me. Okay.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial blot out the blazing suns.
What the? Okay.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural.
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to.
Upward, okay. Will they fly beyond the clouds to heights that are beyond our reach? As far as we know, it was Aquila that placed the curse on this world, preventing Amphorians from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Celiosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the sky.
Could it be that they too were unable to break through the heavens? It is not impossible. Perhaps the interpretation of the myth is inaccurate. It might be someone else who seeks to prevent Amphorius from reaching the world beyond the sky.
Regardless, we can only know the truth before we press on. Partner? Ma'am?
Okay.
Okay. Flowing recollection.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn?
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know.
So, the cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible day thunder night, will soar into the—
Why would you do this, Celiosi? You were once—
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals— I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. I feel the persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred out of care for you all. I'll let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't—
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain. Fly, Lunabis.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan.
Yet, from this memory...
Rather than listening to me, follow the trail Aquila has left.
Oh, what did she say?
Sorry, little one. I hope we...
Okay, where do we go next? Oh. Where? Oh, over here. Oh, okay.
Hard work pays off.
Where do we go next? Bro, let me through.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior. Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
Her partner? What do you mean, partner?
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Oh, free stuff.
Come on, stop running away!
The mural's dome.
I remember too, so...
What exactly?
At the celestial mural's dome, the sunlit wings set the Titans.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine.
The battered hero of the sky. Pierce, it seems that the legend describing the...
But some things cannot be recorded.
Would you mind sharing...
After Aquila's defeated Scream, the people who watched us fight.
Old and young, adults and children alike.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebrations when they realized that their centuries-old
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No, that would be an...
Their faith drove them mad. Stelios was indeed rather naive.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of this, to prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty.
You'll witness a side of the legend.
It will be a harsh truth. One that is bad.
I am ready.
Of course she's ready. If she's not ready, we wouldn't have this quest.
No matter what the hidden history holds, if what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years. And as for those reasons...
Since you've made, I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed along its path.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're still talking yet? Oh. Careful. Is the trailblaze about to fall?
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to... I'll restore the bridge every time. No.
The song is pretty cool though, let's be real. Oh, but if I get the thing, then I will get the treasure.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just...
Honored ones.
Talent.
Those sound like essential...
She is.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield.
Ha.
It seems...
Ah, okay. Lore? Lore?
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
Perhaps what?
Is this the dome of the celestial mural?
The dome still displays a vivid sun, but also covering this mural in clouds will leave Akala with no place to hide.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered.
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes. Channel.
My wishes?
It's been
Our pact. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth. As faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide. Do they continue to...
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next.
Okay.
Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history! Dawnmaker feels lighter and lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. I reforge all things with golden flames. I can forge a new dawn.
Okay, sir.
Oh, Nappy! Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Sure. Sure you are. Come on. I was just a minute late.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Bust, or maybe I'll take it off.
You have fulfilled your duty, guards.
God of the Sky, Lady Seliosi, now.
I can feel the memories here churning.
Is it haunted?
The wandering memories here seem to be like ghosts lingering.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes.
The true history buried in time.
Go to the celestial. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you.
Okay.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Command, embrace the clouds.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple.
Okay. Let's listen to Hyacinth's summary.
Seliosi's victory couldn't change her people. Some Skyfolk revered her as in the simple vision she carried with her before declaring war on the Titans.
Seliosi possessed the strength to slay gods. Yet, she failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
Oh, by the way, are you pulling this patch? No. No, I'm waiting for Finon.
Commanding the Celeste drive.
I am going to go all in on Finon. Yes. And I don't really need both of them. I mean, Hyacinth is a pretty good healer and support, but like, besides that, fair enough. And also, like, to be fair, I don't have a very good physical DPS, so like, I do need one. It's that's mostly excuse for pulling him. He looks cool. He's Kevin. That's it. That's all the reason.
Hidden in the Skyfolk's mist.
But those assassins had never thought of directly provoking them. Instead, they trained their daggers on the innocent, precious heirs hidden in the Skyfolk's mist.
How exactly would
you'll know very soon, Miss
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal. Her deep love for humanity was reduced to ashes.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Reveal the history.
Now you have nowhere to hide.
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those... Wait.
Yes. Those are
Listen to
Seriously,
Hyacinth's summary.
Gave up on the children of humanity and handed the Skyfolk a death
Oh my
sentence.
gosh.
She chose to merge with Aquila, casting aside once if this was the path she chose. Then who's with
The final fragment of history lies just as Seliosi once did.
That it wasn't Thelios' wish. Whose was it?
Seliosi had abandoned her humanity. The truth will soon be revealed. No matter what, I will not run away from Grady. Will you stand by my...
Okay. Do I have to have... Okay. Then... this is it. There's the guy. Confirm.
Great Seliosi, I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too...
The time has come.
It's time to face...
Wait! Please, let me speak. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds.
She isn't lying. Seliosi, what will you do?
A Chrysos heir. You are no different from the... You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin
I didn't.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your... Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused to convert?
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos, did you overcome your inner weakness?
Look,
Chrysos heir, my judgment is just.
Wait, Lady Seliosi. Your divinity indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh
Enduring life struggles and
unflattering
wasting
light.
his shameful
Yet,
impressions.
Despite everything, we built great cities.
When trapped in the mud of malice, we continue to struggle and push forward.
Beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must...
To admit your weakness.
You say you're willing to risk everything. Tell me.
It's simple. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations.
Oh my
sung by
gosh.
my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of... Then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect
Release her. So from now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessings and the curse. When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress sold their unborn lives.
Okay.
The truth of the legend. Yes.
Am I the descendant? Our lineage wasn't but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before my whole clan's fragile mortal life was simply spared on Celios.
Oh, what did I say? We must not yield to her scorn.
Her judgment may be true. Mortals do have their flaws.
Lord Solbes, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight?
Time alters everything, child. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature.
Her words were everything to us. It wasn't until she fell silent that we learned.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the Flame Chase journey. We saw the unity and hope Celiosi couldn't see.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch. It's about waiting.
Lady Celiosi, I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless, and only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, has not been lost. Even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was... But do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world, unreservedly. Willing to sacrifice them, the light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive until the barren land is that twilight, still capable of being healed and protected.
History has proven once again. It began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path of deliverance for humanity. Celiosi, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. Mortals are capable of change, and our people forging through the trials of the end times deserve a
You're
second
worthy of a new
chance.
dawn.
We are worthy of a new dawn. Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus, Luna.
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss Hyacinth.
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again.
Epic, okay. Let's do this. Oh, cutscene.
This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity. Face us, Avatar of Sky.
Telling this guy seems out of the world, but I'm just... Honestly though, I would really like to commend their like god like designs for the Titans. They're so grand, but at the same time, it's like so like it like how do I say this like properly? It's divine is what I'd like to say. It looks divine, but it also at the same time looks kind of modern, you know?
Together, we can do anything.
Oh my gosh, together we can do anything. Wait, I can't. Okay.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
Hi, Finn.
This is being in sync.
Get your turn.
Undefeated, battle, protect life.
Okay, there you go.
Fury Ops, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
We need to find a way to quench this heat wave. Increases the based on the helium flash value. Attack multiple enemy targets at the same time. Okay, you want me to use erudition characters? That's all I have. Which is exactly the team.
Look, with this divine power.
Yeah, like look, it looks like if Nikador, like if this is Aquila, and like it looks almost exactly like Nikador, and it looks so cool. Then like I'm curious what the other Titans would look like. And also the song is really cool.
This place to school. scorched earth.
Holy sh... That is so epic.
I'm on it.
That is so epic. Okay, I know they're trying to kill me, but like also, that is so cool.
What's the matter? Insanity. To the soul.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Give us the core flame. At least we can soothe the world's pain.
Can it be delayed by Anaxa? Can Anaxa delay this?
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
No! Okay! It seems that Anaxa's OP boss delay is now over... Yeah, you can't do that again.
We can do anything.
Let's finish this! Slice off their wings!
You too will be cleansed with gold!
It's so cool. It looks exactly... It's like a dragon, but also like a bird, but also like everything. Oh my gosh. Oh! Ika? Our surprising savior? What the actual heck is going on? That's so cool. Holy. This is such a cool fight.
Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold.
No, ads, go away. 5 more minutes.
With the will of the triumph over the gods, we'll take back the sky.
Thank you. And I'll give you what you need. Insanity.
Open sesame. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time.
Okay. Ah, I don't have skill points.
Storm clouds are gathering.
Are you ready to sever the lightning?
Additionally deals damage during its next action. Okay. Attack enemy targets too quickly after its next action. Okay. I have no idea what it does, but okay. Sure. I don't understand any of that. Reading... I like reading books, but reading game mechanics is not my strong suit. It turns out. Anaxa, go get a turn!
Something have nothing.
There we go.
Look,
I was aiming for your ult.
Power. I reforge all things. Trust me.
You know, I kind of have... Oh, it's already there. Okay, it's already in max. I wanted to, like, turn up the music even more because it sounds so cool.
To the soul, insanity.
Music. Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
With the will of the great triumph over the gods, we'll take back the sky.
Open sesame.
He's a pretty good healer, huh?
There is another world waiting to be saved. I have no intention of dying here with you.
Oh! Oh, I thought there was another phase.
Titan!
Holy shit.
Nothing!
Holy shit. Oh no, what is that? What is that? Hi, Fox Sniper. Hello, welcome. What is that bracelet thingy that they're trying to catch? What he's trying to catch? Is it that? Oh, that's Aglaya. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Okay, what's happening now?
Are you still protecting us?
Of course she is. It's not even that surprising that she did. Look, Akala's core flame.
Is it? Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end, she too was...
Take that core flame with you, Hyacinth. Our mission...
Core flame of the sky. Come with me.
Why do I feel like something bad is gonna happen? Okay, nothing.
It's a strange feeling. It's so warm. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me.
I understand how you feel, but right now...
we need to go.
This platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? Look, over there.
Time Priest's instrument. Does it still have any divine power left?
No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaya's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move!
Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, over here. Okay.
The golden...
This device is too old. It might
We're
not
out
work.
of time. We have to retrieve.
Ornyx, I summon thee.
Stir up ripples of past reverie.
Ooh, another cutscene. They literally pilot the cutscene. Oh no.
Come on. We have to get out of here.
No.
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Oh.
From here on, Finan, you shall embark on a journey with no return.
Oh. Oh, she did get a cutscene. She did get a cutscene. Okay. But I still feel like she should have had a cutscene beforehand, you know?
Night fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn to this world.
A bit subpar compared to like Casterus. True, a bit subpar compared to like Casterus, but she did get a cutscene. I'm still salty, okay? Aglaya falling into the golden bath below should have got a cutscene, okay? She should have gotten a cutscene. Not just this one, but the ones before. She should have gotten 2 cutscenes. Still salty about this. Oh gosh. The platform has reset above us. We need to find a way up.
This way, behind. That door leads outside. There's got to be a path.
He's so angry, gosh. And also that Finon, like, getting angry, like, you know, that Finon in the trailer where we all thought that he was dying or something. Turns out he was sad about Aglaya. Yeah, okay. Typical, I knew that was the case because in typical Hoyoverse fashion, they like to make something more dramatic than it actually is. So, the Mighty thing might not actually be Mighty dying. It might also be Mighty dying. but it also might not be. I have hope.
I know. No.
We need to use it to open the gate. Also,
Lightning
is up here.
and thunder. The celestial mural is showing the end of the.
What is happening out there? On the contrary, the flame chase journey is on the verge of success. Aquila is the 11th core flame of the flame chase journey. The final core flame of Kefli is enriched in the council hall at
We're so
Dawnflower.
close to achieving the miracle. Humanity will finally take control of. As long as we can make it out of here.
Humanity will finally take control of its faith, unless we die here. That is true, unless we die here. Oh, everyone's dead. Titankins and everyone
Watch out.
alike.
Everything is collapsing, and a misstep could lead to a fall.
The door's frame is coming down.
Partner, give us a hand.
Can we not run while we're doing this?
You do have a knack for saving the world.
Okay, there we go.
Stay close to them. Don't fall behind.
We have more dialogue?
Hyacinth, where are those winged beasts?
I'm trying to locate them, but the storm could use their wings to escape if they were still here.
We'll have to rely on our feet for now. We're not safe yet.
You made me lost the blessing of Yanis. Bruh. This is a really cool thing, though.
Stable. Make sure.
We're almost there. The end is.
A west wing compass.
Why does this have to happen now?
We're out of time. The fortress front on Aquila's divine.
Whoa! that black bars on top, very anime-like.
Everyone.
Love
we all
that.
have something worth living for. And we all want to see Arkhama's second dawn.
Wait. What was that sound?
What?
Everyone, once the platform stops, we make a break for the exit.
Where is the exit?
Don't
over there.
hesitate. Not even
Where is
for
the
a
exit?
second.
Which way? Up there? Okay, whatever.
Everyone, hold on tight.
Isn't that sound... How's that possible?
No
Oh,
time for speculation.
it's the Flame Reaver, isn't it?
Run.
Ooh.
The Titan. Their core flame has already. Could this be Saliosi?
Phase 3? The actual... Shit. The actual fuck. Me right now. It's so cool.
Back to life.
It is so cool, but also what the heck?
Taken, yet they still move. Lady Celiosi, is that you?
Let's try it this other way.
I thought this was vaccine rate. Okay. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Oh, the song is so cool, though. You can make a basic attack.
Look, with this divine power, I
Thanks.
will forge
How do
all
I let
things.
go of Hertha?
Insanity. To the soul.
With this gem. Awaken, Lady Seliosi.
Thank you. And I'll give you what you I'm on it.
What happened to the Hertha? Is she just dead? Rot. Cannot take action. Unremovable. Then how am I supposed to beat this guy? Herta is my DPS. What do you mean?
The echo of the apocalypse.
This is okay. That was a really cool animation. To be really fair.
Humanity. That warmth returned.
Thank you. And I'll give you what you need. Insanity. To the soul. Look, with this divine power, I reforge.
When is the Herta
all
gonna be
things.
released? I need my DPS, excuse me? Fine! Anaxa, you are now my DPS, thank you. Okay. You are now my DPS. I guess. Cool.
With this gentle. Awaken, Lady Seliosi.
Insanity. To the soul. Look, with this divine power.
Herta asleep now.
Forge all things.
How am I supposed to play? Okay, fine. My DPS is now Anaxa. Awesome. I guess. Whatever heck you mean. How am I supposed to win against this? I'm gonna die. Okay. Are we all supposed to die?
Must bring light to these dark times.
Well, I guess I was supposed to die. So that Hyacinth can ascend into godhood.
I'll be able to pierce through the clouds.
Use mine, Hyacinth. I am the one who bears the world. I am the blazing sun destined to rise.
Lord Flame. Bestow upon us the healing rainbow.
Holy, okay, that was epic.
This is being in sync.
Okay, that is epic. That is really epic.
Nothing but a forest.
We can do it.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. Witness hero of the sky. Awaken.
Trust me. We can do anything.
I'm so pissed that this part is so short. I didn't get to experience the music. Well, you get to now if I stop taking action here. Who sang this part? Let me search it up while we all enjoy the music. Honkai style. Did they release Allegory of the Cave? Oh, they did. Nice. It's such a good song though. I love that they're starting to incorporate these like really epic boss music with like song. in like because like we get to like stop taking action and like actually enjoy them. I love that.
Humanity's tenacity.
This feels like the what is it called? The Sunday boss fight. It feels like, you know, the first time experiencing that, and then like hearing Robin sing the song, I was like, that's so cool.
Expand your thinking.
What else? You're dead! Oh, hi, sir? Are you playable now? Penacony? Yeah, in Penacony. The Sunday boss fight, that last phase is so cool.
Heroes, help us!
Oh. Oh, okay, gosh.
Hero of the sky, witness the will of humanity.
Welt? Is that you? Holy, okay, that is so cool.
Children of humanity, you have overturned.
Okay, the cutscene was cool. I still think Aglaya needs the cutscene though. Even though that cutscene was really cool and it compensates for the lack of cutscene. The first, like, last stream. This one was really cool. I admit it. Still, Aglaya still deserves a cutscene though. I'm not living that down.
A lie disguised as a heroic legend. You are worthy.
It was really cool. I will admit that it was really cool. Still, right, Cypher exists. I forgot. I thought we were done. I thought that was the end. Okay. 1,000 years ago, in the sleeping quarters of Capelli's priests.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
All the scene, and we're stuck in a Glaya cutscene. I still, like, it's so awful because her first death. Okay, we're talking about first death now. Her first death was a black screen. Huh.
Trash, just trash. I finally found it! It must be this. The gem of all worlds that the chaplain secretly stashed away. I can already catch the sweet scent of treasure. I've been lurking in the priestly court for over half a year just for this little trinket. Good thing persistence pays off.
Oh!
Atticus, is that you?
Atticus. That name rings a bell. Not saying anything would feel awkward. Maybe. Now.
But she turns into a beetle.
Am Atticus.
Atticus.
Old chaplain. It's me. I'm here to assist you with your medicine.
Oh, thank you. Without your care,
Oh, no need to thank me, Master. It's my duty to care for you while you recover.
This old man is way sicker than I thought. Looks like the
Atticus, I can feel my life. There's one last thing.
One last thing. Wait. Is he...
Oh.
Calm down, Cyphera. Just breathe.
Stay strong, chaplain. Keep your... If there's anything important you need to say...
It's so disgraceful that it...
What?
The omniscient Sky Father carefully. Before they fell silent, I heard
What is
their
it?
last... It announced... The prophecy has arrived. My mission has concluded, and I shall return to silence.
The prophecy of Genesis. The Titan.
The eternal night is looming, but
But over the next 300 years, the Dawn device will
Praise to the children of humanity to create miracles.
The Dawn device. Wait, did he just say the next?
Next 300 years, the Dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles.
300?
Thousands of years ago.
I have concealed the deadline. I lacked the courage to carve the... Atticus, will you share? Atticus.
Rest easy, Master. I will shoulder.
What?
Is that right, seamstress? Everyone in this world is unique in their own way. My moment to be a hero has finally arrived.
So, he lied about the deadline.
And that was my stint as a priest at Dawncloud. Sure, these are secrets that must remain undisclosed. You
What,
should
she
feel
looking at us? Oh my
incredibly
gosh.
honored to be the first to hear this.
This is the look. This feels like Sam Fokoski moment.
Unfortunately.
Oh, right, no.
You can't clap. or
She's
comment
talking
right
to
now.
them.
But that's beside the point. Honestly, I'm surprised at your persistence. I merely staged a slip-up for you to witness the switch of the core flame. Who'd have thought you'd follow me all? That Deliverer kid was spot on. You rejects, shunned by the Akamans, have no choice. What's going on? Your leader kindness. Such a hassle. Well, for everyone's sake.
Okay. How long is this? Is this the last part or is this some other part? This is the second to last part. I see. So, it is 4 hours and I need sleep. So, I pause and save. Pause and save. Should we tell? I already looked at the wiki that this is the second to last part. Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I don't mind looking up that. So this has been fun, but I need sleep and I need to eat because I am hungry and it is nighttime in my place. So yes, it has also been 4 hours. So yeah, I will continue on this journey, the last 2 chapters tomorrow. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow. And as per usual, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, let me come join the Discord. If you haven't followed, come follow. I post stuff on TikTok and everything. Also, it's all there. So, I'm bad at endings, so. Goodbye, everyone!